Throughout this entire video, we're going to be escalating the questions. At the very start of the video, it's just going to be some light, normal questions, not as controversial. But at the very end of the video, we're going to be answering some pretty nuts questions. So make sure to stay to the very end. And also, if you like our videos, please subscribe. She has no idea what I'm saying, and we just got done eating, so we're very tired. She got done cooking all day. Very first question. Will Maria have the baby in the village or at a hospital? First, I'll answer that question, and then she'll answer that question. The rates of people unaliving, right? I don't know what I can say on YouTube, are pretty decent at the villages and not the best. It's just not the best, right? And I don't want anything to happen to her. I don't want anything to happen to my baby. So we're going to be having it at a very nice hospital. So I don't know what she thinks about that. Let's ask her. ¿Vas a tener el bebé en el tribu o en el hospital? Honestamente.
¿Qué dijiste?
Yo dije, no, honesto, no voy a decir que yo dije.
En el hospital.
Yeah, sí, yo dije eso también.
Porque si no, voy a...
Sí, exacto. Yo dije eso también. Es
porque el
no
bebé
quiere
está
que tú...
bien grande.
Sí. Of course, I'm 6'2". I'm a huge guy, right? The baby's huge. It's it's gonna be born like a 10-pound baby. How did you first become romantic? I'm not even gonna answer. I'm just gonna let her answer that.
No sé.
No, sí. No, sí sabes. ¿Cómo empezó?
O sea, del inicio, ¿cómo te conocí?
Por ejemplo, ¿cómo te besó? O ¿cómo la primera vez, ¿cómo pasó?
La vez... Habla bien.
La primera beso.
No podrás me reí feo.
Sí, voy a poner eso.
Verás. Primer día, creo.
Sí. The very first day I met her. Pero ¿cómo pasó?
Tú me dijiste, ¿te puedo dar un beso? Yo dije, no sé. Aquí es normal, me dijiste tú. Y dije, no sé.
I guess the culture here is different because I think literally the first 10 minutes of me meeting her, I'm like, hey, is it too early to give you a kiss? Listen, I'm not the smoothest guy, right? But I'm also...
¿Quién dio el primer paso? Eres tú.
Sí. I'm big on consent down here because what happens to foreigners here in these types of countries, you will get... you don't want anyone to lie, right? So I just wanted to be very clear, very upfront. I don't want any miscommunication to happen, right? In the house tour video, you mentioned growing up in the area, so I'm curious about more of that backstory. How long did I live there? What brought your parents in the first place? And did any other family members still live there? So here's the fun fact, right? My dad is Amazonian. I look, super, super white, but sure enough, I'm half Amazonian. I'm not indigenous Amazonian, but I'm just normal Ecuadorian Amazonian. I grew up here, right? I wasn't born here. I was born in the United States and then came here whenever I was 1 year old. And then I grew up here from 1 year old all the way to 8 years old. And then I went back to the United States for a few years and then came back here for a few years and then went to the US. So I've been back and forth here my entire life. You kind of think of it as having two homes, right? This is my home, right? I also have a home in the United States. I've been very fortunate, very blessed for that to happen to me. What you're doing is social anthropology. It was my favorite subject in 4 years of studying archaeology at my university. Okay, 100%. Originally, I actually came here to document indigenous tribes, but I guess the documentation part got, taken way too far. And here we are, right? What do both of your families think about the two of you being a couple? It seems like you're familiar with this side of the world, and are you already comfortable because you frequently went there? Yes. So my fun fact, her family is very, very iffy on me. So there's half of her family that likes me, and the other half don't like me. We're about to ask her about it right now. And if you guys seen some of my videos or some of my reels, half of her family thinks that I'm like an seller or something like that. But I don't know. My family loves it, dude. So they think I'm doing amazing things, building a good social media, having a great time, documenting, exploring, traveling. They love it. I mean, they love what I'm doing. They were kind of spooked that I got her pregnant, but sometimes that just happens in life, right? ¿Qué pensó tu familia que tú estabas conmigo?
No les avisé.
No.
No les avisé. Pero yo subí el video cuando nos vimos, ¿recuerdas? El primer video, nos tomamos una foto.
Oh, yeah.
Subí eso y me dicen, ¿quién es? No sé, le dije, estoy conociendo a alguien, dije. Pero no es de aquí, es un extranjero, dije. Y no me creían. Me dicen, no, ¿cómo vas a estar con un extranjero? Y yo digo, no, serio. Estoy conociendo un extranjero. Y me dice, no me creían. Yo digo, ver para creer, dijo el ciego.
Oh.
Entonces, Entonces, el día que te llevé a mi casa, ahí te conocieron y esa,
Oh, sí?
wow, ¿qué hace aquí ese gringo?
I was probably the very first gringo that was ever brought in the family or ever been really to that little village. So that's pretty dope. That's a flex. Do I ever miss more modern life? Driving a car, fast food in every corner, all kinds of stores, Netflix, a big TV. Okay, so of course I have Netflix here, and fun fact, Netflix is cheaper here in Ecuador. It's about $6 for everything, right? But I miss driving a car. I'm working on getting that, but cars are super expensive down here. Unless you want like a cheap one that breaks down all the time, cars here are like 30,000 brand new. Same in the USA, but like you really need one brand new here, and I can't go 30K out of pocket right now because no one wants to loan to me because I don't. I just literally got my citizenship here, so no banks. I have no history of credit, so I have to pay everything pretty much, pure cash. I don't have 30K pure cash off the get go to buy that, right? What I do miss about the modern life is hot showers. Oh my god, I miss them. I miss showering with hot water, dude. I miss baths, bro. I miss like jacuzzis. I miss basically like all like the pleasures. I miss like no bugs when you're sleeping, no mosquitoes in your house, stuff like that. But apart from that, like I have everything here. Everything here. I mean, it's literally I'm living the dream life. Because in the future I can build a new house. I can get all those modern luxuries here. It'll cost a bit, but eventually I will do that. Oh, what are the pros and cons of dating each other? ¿Qué es algo bueno conmigo? ¿Qué es algo malo conmigo?
No tienes nada de malo, ¿solo
No,
entiendes?
ok, una cosa, solo.
O sea, lo bueno de ti es que eres buen muchacho, me tratas como una reina, eres el mejor hombre del mundo, el mejor esposo del mundo. Y lo malo de ti es que no me gusta solo tu comida. Sí.
Dude, she hates American food with her entire heart. I mean, like she like throws up whenever she gets near it. She hates it. She hates it. And for the videos, I'm always trying to force her to eat new foods to record her reaction. But we can't do those videos anymore because that's how much she hates American food. Like, dude, like she can't eat McDonald's, she can't eat KFC. And we were in Quito traveling one time, and Quito is like the biggest city here in Ecuador, and it has like a KFC, right, a little small one inside the mall. So I was like, hey, yo, let's go try that. We bought the food. She smelled it, and I had to throw it away because I didn't want to eat it because it didn't smell that good either. Not like normal KFC in the US. Good old USA. How aware is the tribe of info, technology, social media, blah, 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 why I film all the time? Seems like they're aware of much of the rest of the world. Do they have cell phones? I'd hope not many. So, of course, now with modern days, unless you're like a completely uncontacted tribe, some will have cell phones, right? Like for her, she had like a $50 cell phone that's been like cracked and smashed and shattered and barely work because they don't even use cell phones like that like we do, right? Everyone doom scrolls while they're outside, playing, right? They're outside, working the farm. They're outside actually enjoying and living their lives or working, right? But I had to get her a new phone because I needed to call her. I'm like, yo, hey, what if something happened, or what if, she needs to get in contact with me, things like that. But so most of the younger generation has phones, 1,000,000%. But the older generation, if they do have a phone, they don't even know how to use it. They literally just use it if they need to call someone from, hey, like, are you okay? Where are you at? Are you coming over to my house today? Or can I come visit you? It's technology is amazing. I would say like 50 to 60 years old, you barely have a cell phone in their tribe, but like the actual like Antiguas, the ancestors, no, they don't. They just don't have a phone at all. 100%, they don't have a phone. Never use a phone and never will use a phone. Dude, in fact they think phones are like the devil almost because they see what's done to the younger generation, so they hate it. They don't like it at all. How many wives can a man have in the tribe and outside the tribe? What do the girls think about sharing a husband? Yo tengo uno bueno para ti, una pregunta buena. ¿Cuántas esposas puedo tener yo en el tribu? Por ejemplo, en tu tribu, en la cultura Shuar, ¿cuántas esposas puede tener un hombre?
En mi cultura Shuar pueden tener 5 o 6 esposas.
5 or 6 wives?
Un hombre Shuar. Pero tú no.
¿Por qué yo no?
Verás.
So,
Un
yeah.
hombre Shuar, pues. Solo
Sí,
yo.
soy amazónico. So yeah, in their culture, you can have about 5 to 6 wives each. Of course, up to the discretion of the female, right?
Y cada uno en cada esposa tienen 8, 5, 6 hijos.
See, that's what I've noticed here, dude. Each family has like 30, 40 kids, dude. It is crazy, crazy, crazy. Because, say if I have 5 wives here, say if I have 5 wives here, right? And I have 8 kids with each wife. Look at that. ¿Qué son leyendas de tu tribu? Por ejemplo,
Leyendas.
sí.
Antes en nuestra tribu ha sabido ver un Ibia, es un humano, un monstruo que comía a la gente. Por ejemplo, ponía trampas, era así como tipo hierbita y esa hierbita sabe cortar y la gente se quedaba pegado ahí.
Oh,
Y él pasaba recogiendo con la shigra grande, después les comía.
oh, ¿sí?
Sí.
¿Crees en fantasmas o no?
No.
¿Y tú crees en extraterrestres o no?
No.
¿No? ¿Nunca has visto tú?
No. Yo solo creo en Dios.
Exactamente.
¡Puerco!
Okay, guys. Dile subscribe, por favor.
Subscribe, por favor.
All right. This was just a fun video I wanted to make tonight. Tomorrow I'm going to the tribe. I'm going to record a little bit more. And I hope you guys enjoy the video that I'm going to be posting tomorrow or the next day.
Yo soy profesional en inglés.
See you guys.